who were following me on Facebook earlier today, if you selected card 1, 2, or 3. Now we're going to tell the meanings of each one of these cards. So first we're going to start with card 1. So this is for the week of March 19th, 2021 until next Friday. So the animal wisdom card is the crab. So for those that selected card number 1, this is talking about the romance section of the area of your life. So they're talking about the star-crossed lovers before, in the very beginning, that you want to be together, but you feel the stars are working against you. So again, a lot of you guys are in a relationship right now that you feel torn. You may notice some changes. Maybe there's a little bit of setbacks or miscommunications going on. And things are not the way they used to be in the very beginning. And you were hoping that since you've been with this person for quite some time now, that things were going to get a little smoother, that things were going to be easier, and that you would be able to relax and see that this boat is going further, okay? But it just doesn't seem that the waters are smoothing out the way that it needs to. It just feels like it's just constant bickering or constant disconnection, or miscommunication, or not communicating at all. And here's the thing, you're starting to think, okay, this person, I'm dating this person because they look good on paper. For some of you, you're probably thinking that, you know, in the very beginning, this person seems like they were a good person, they checked all my boxes, but now that we've got some time together and we've been together for quite some time, I just don't have that factor anymore. You know, it's just something's missing. You're feeling that something's missing. Now, here's the thing. Both of you guys are being closed off and guarded. And there's a lot of resistance between the both of you. Okay? What the animal spirit guide is saying is that there's lack of trust and both of you are withdrawing from each other because you're trying to protect yourself. Perhaps maybe y'all are trying to avoid some issues. Maybe you're denying that there's a problem to begin with. Okay? But at the same time, Spirit is saying that if you're finding yourself holding on or clinging on to this person, or you feel this person depends on you too much, or vice versa, maybe you depend on that person too much, they're saying that in order to move forward in this relationship, you do have to work on trust. And you can't be so guarded all the time. You can't put those walls up. Okay? Now here's the thing. If you've been trying to be with this person, you've been trying everything that you could to make this relationship work, and it just isn't working, you keep meeting resistance after resistance after resistance, they're saying stop denying yourself the truth, that you're not looking at the truth here. You're kind of like going back and forth about what should I be doing. You're teeter-tottering back and forth, back and forth. So they're saying, here's the thing, is that you don't want to move on, but you also don't know how to fix this relationship. And so again, here's the thing, is that you're like, well, what do I need to do? One, you need to bring down those walls and actually talk and communicate with your partner. At the same time, they're saying there's lack of trust here. So if you want to get back to the way things used to be, work on communication and work on forgiveness and trusting your partner. Little by little, if you feel like you can't open up to your partner, you feel like if I express myself emotionally, they're just going to think I'm crazy, that I'm just too much, or I'm too clingy, or too dependent, you know, and it's like you're creating this unhealthy codependent relationship, and they're saying you're kind of borderline going down that way. Now, here's the thing. If you're just dating this person because, you know what, as I said, they check all my boxes, they look good on paper, but when people get to know them, or you get to know them even more, you realize that something's quite off about this person, and I don't know if I should stay. But at the same time, you keep going back and forth. This is where the crab comes in. The crab kind of moves side to side. So you keep going back and forth about what should I do. But at the same time, you're avoiding issues when it comes to the relationship. And some people may feel that avoiding issues is almost like living in denial, and really it is, because you're seeing there's a problem, but you're not wanting to work on it. Neither one of you want to. And maybe neither one of you want to decide whether or not it's time to move on or not. These cards are saying that it's not necessarily over just yet, that this relationship can actually be fixed. And how to fix it is, again, as I said, don't be so guarded. Don't be so closed off to your partner. Try to open up and get back to the way things used to be. Yes, it's a little rocky, but they're saying that there are other alternatives that you can do to fix the relationship now so y'all can move forward on a better note versus going backwards. Right now you feel like you're going backwards. But this is also the universe telling you there's something going on here that you need to start working on. And you need to start working on it fast. Alright. So those that selected cards number 2. We got the Dragonfly, Next Level, Be a Sport, the Rebel. So, this is what Spirit is saying. That those of you who selected card number 2, your main focus is your finances. It's not about your relationship. It's about your money situation. You know, at the same time, what they're telling me is that you have an old belief about money which could be preventing you from getting ahead. Okay? Perhaps maybe you're being rebellious, Spirit. You know, maybe Spirit is trying to show you things that need to change. And instead of burying your head in the paper or the sand, they're saying that you have to work as a team, or even consider someone that can help you improve your financial situation. So again, doing collaboration. Spirit is also saying that there's, for some of you, someone's going to come in and help you. You may even partner with someone in order to get ahead. But they're saying at the same time you may feel stuck, but over the next couple of months you will see that you will move to the next level financially. Okay, so they're saying if your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain that they will soon. And again, there's a chance that there's actually something extra in the air financially, but you just don't see it yet. So again, you need to really open up and maybe team up with a financial advisor, and maybe perhaps be more of a team player. Maybe you're with in a relationship right now with someone, and both of you guys are struggling financially, but it's almost like one person's one-sided, trying to do everything by themselves. So if you are in a relationship, take some time out to sit down together and work on a master plan on what are we going to do to get out of this little bitty slump that we have. Now, Spirit is saying that, one, it's about divine timing. You have to trust that, yes, things are not going well right now, but something is coming in the horizon, okay? There is going to be opportunities to money to come in. That may also be that you might take on a second job, okay, just for the meantime, to get out of any debt or pay debt off, okay? But I also kind of feel that the autumn and the harvest card is saying from now until August, the end of August, you're going to be seeing a lot of financial opportunities where financial freedom is going to come in. But you have to have a leap of faith. You have to understand that right now I'm going to have to do some stuff. I may have to make some choices here. Maybe I need to start setting money to the side. If someone's not working at this moment, then yes, there will be an opportunity to come in for this person to get a job, or for you to get in a second job, okay? But it doesn't tell me that, in other words, you're going to be seeing a promotion going on. It just, or like our pay raise or anything like that happening right now. What they're saying is that temporarily you may have to get another job or a second form of income, you know, or actually if you're in a business situation and you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? There is going to be someone coming forward to help collaborate with you to get you where you need to go. And again, you are going to the next level financially, so you're not going to be stuck in this rut. So again, the dragonfly says that there's instability here. But they're saying that something in your life does not appear as it seems. There's illusions here. So again, we're going back to your belief system about money. And in this belief system is what's holding you back. This is just an illusion. You're thinking that things are bad, we're going to stay bad, and we're not going to be able to come up. But they're saying that when it comes to the universe responding to your current circumstances, it's all about your belief system and your emotions about money right now. So you need to resolve anything you have in regards to money. Maybe it's lack and limitation. Perhaps maybe it's I always have to struggle. Maybe it's every time I take one step forward, I take 2 steps back financially. You know, but you have to trust in the universe right now that everything is about divine timing. All the money is going to come in, and they're saying the number 8 to me. So it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, or come August. August the latest, depending on what type of situation you're dealing with right now. Okay, so you might feel like you're on the go, your mind is racing, you're just like stressing, but just trust that the financial freedom is going to come in. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for money to flow your way. Again, there's that harvest card. So again, the harvest is coming. Now those of you that selected cards number 3, let's take a look here. So actually, this goes this way. Now I looked at these cards last night. So the Turkey card tells us that this is more of a spiritual, mental trauma that whoever selected number 3 is going through. So there might be some emotional turmoil, maybe your thoughts are what's getting in the way. But they're saying that as of right now, you're not thinking clearly, okay? Perhaps maybe you feel that your pride is being attacked. Maybe you feel like people that are around you are attacking you, or they're talking bad about you, or they're just not on your side and not trying to cooperate with you, okay? And maybe you just feel like you just can't get ahead and you're stuck in that vibration of suffering. But they're saying that you have to work on letting go of suffering, that you are ready for a new life. You've been asking for spirit and your higher self and the angels for guidance, that you're like, I'm just tired of all this. I'm tired of all the negativity that I've been dealing with. You know, if it's not one thing, it's another. But they're saying let go of suffering because you are ready for a new life, and they have heard you and they're helping you with the next chapter. But in order for you to get to the next chapter, that means that things have to fall away. Okay, that means that just as birds change directions, so too is your path unfolding in divine alignment. So what this means here is that you're changing directions right now. You're going through a spiritual cycle here where, yes, it looks bad because everything is falling apart. Everything just isn't going the way that it needs to go. But there's something working. Their angels are working behind the scenes to get you ready for a spiritual transformation, okay? Not only that, Spirit says, you know, if you just kind of work with me here and spiritually align yourself and trust that I am more spiritual because of you. So again, because of the situation that's happening right now on an emotional level, you are going through an awakening, and everyone who goes through some sort of awakening is going to be shaken up just a little bit, okay? That means that people are going to fall away. Okay, you may get to the point where you're like, I just don't want to be around anybody right now. I need to be by myself, and that's okay, because every now and then we need to recharge our batteries, and sometimes we do need to stay away from people that are just negative all the time, that are just always criticizing or being judgmental all the time. And you know what? I have to say, I tell my clients that if you sat down and evaluate 10 people that you hang around, on a scale of 1 to 10, how negative are they? And how negatively do they impact you, and how positive are they? Do they lift you up? Do they encourage you? And the people that you really want to distance yourself from is obviously the people that are always negative all the time, because then they're going to put you in that state of stagnation, of depression and anxiety and fear. You know, if you have to distance yourself from social media or the type of news stuff that you're looking at, or I mean, if it's just a bunch of negative crap that you're surrounding yourself around, Spirit is saying that they hear you. They know that you're ready and you want a new life. But here's the thing. You have to ask yourself, are you ready to change directions? Are you ready to be going down a path that is going to be for your complete wellness and goodness and in alignment with the divine? Okay, so again, they're needing you to just kind of take some time out, retreat, go within to nurture yourself. At this time, it's about self-love and nurturing yourself. Okay, if you don't have anybody that is supporting you, if there's nobody that's around you that's there to help lift you up or tell you that it's going to be okay, the angels are saying we are with you. We are here spiritually being next to you, and if you just trust in the situation, we can help you get through this awakening. Okay, so again, they're saying that you're not thinking clearly, and that's okay, because right now they just want you to just take time out and just go with the flow, and everything will all fall together. All the pieces of the puzzle will come together. So these cards here are more about your mental and emotional state. You may actually see people coming in that's going to help you with this new awakening. So you may see a new set of people coming in. You know, you may meet new people, new co-workers. You may go to group events that they're going to help you with your situation on a spiritual level. This is not romantic level. This is not financial level. This is more about your emotional and mental state at this moment. Okay, so again, you're going through some changes. You're going through a cycle of change and transitioning. It's not ever easy, and I know that. And so again, you may feel like you're all over the place, but right now what they want you to do is just to take a step back. Even if you're afraid of taking a step back from certain people, it's time to retreat and take a time out to reset and regroup and regather yourself. So right now you need to show a little more compassion and nurture yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you have to get a Reiki clearing, if you have to get have feng shui in your house, if you have to declutter, you know, if you have to book a spa date, you know, whatever it is that, you know, even if you just send yourself roses or buy yourself something to help you feel better, whatever it is that you need to do for you. This is not about everybody else. Nobody else matters right now. I don't care about what's happening or what's going on around you. This is more about Spirit saying you need to go within and take care of you. Forget about everybody else, because you can take care of everybody else all day long, okay? But are they going to take care and nurture you and support you the way you need? And we all know that that's not going to happen. So if you don't take care of you, nobody else will. So right now they want you to focus on yourself right now. And remember that you are always protected, okay? And Spirit is actually trying to is reaching out their hand and saying, hey, take my hand, trust me, it's going to be okay. I'm going to pull you out of this situation. It seems dark right now, but look, the light is at the end of the tunnel. It's going to be okay. So I leave this reading with you. If you like this card reading, share it, like it, comment. And if you'd like to schedule an appointment, please visit me at victoriaalvarado.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you guys have a blessed day.